I keyed. Hey, oh my god, are we gonna be playing? Are we gonna be playing Danganronpa?
Do you like how I'm like, I'm playing Danganronpa with Hannah? Come and watch, bitches.
Yeah. Bro, yeah.
Oh, hey, that's to remind me that we stream. I gotta change that alarm now. I don't know if a lot of people are going to come and watch, but because it is a Friday, so people don't love us on Fridays, I guess. I don't know.
On Thursdays.
No one loves me on Thursday.
I love you.
See, there you go.
Oh man, I'm so glad that Tom loves me.
But only on Thursdays.
Do you hear Tom? Tom's like,
Listen, bitch. I love you.
Did you hear that?
Bruh, like, a little bit.
No hetero.
No hetero?
No hetero.
Okay. No, my Tom went no hetero. Last night he went no homo, and I'm like, Dad, that's the wrong thing. So I'm playing,
that Binaries is streaming Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc tonight.
No.
Oh, I didn't either.
It's not like I do this every day. But I was thinking, right? We only have a few more chapters, right? So what if, like, we waited to do it on Fridays and I could just play games on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm sorry, I blanked out for a second.
Just chill.
I forgot the camera was on. My jaw is sore, so I'm trying to pop it back into place. I just... It's Kokichi and Haley! Welcome!
Haley? What's up? Oh my god. Oh my god. I missed y'all.
Oh no!
Aww.
Like, I legit, man. I miss y'all.
Aw, man, there goes alter ego.
You hit yourself in the head with a spoon. Bro, no. You gotta do it with a fork.
Bro,
I'm
you...
kidding. Please don't.
Also, welcome back to having Hannah here. Hannah might come on Fridays.
That's the plan, hopefully. No, Kokichi! I missed you too, Kokichi.
No one loves me. It's okay. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of annoying. So...
No!
I miss you and Alex. Oh, there was an and Alex. I mean, I'm always an afterthought, but it feels nice to be an afterthought after Hannah.
Only.
Yeah, what's up?
Bro.
Yo, what's up?
Bro.
Yo, what's up?
I, in a non-homosexual way, love you. Unless you're talking about homies, because if it's a homie, it's not gay.
It's a homie homo. We always do homie homo.
Yes.
You know, I feel like when we first played Danganronpa, we were like all the homo all the time, right? And people are just like so used to that. So when we started saying like all the homie homo, they were like, what?
Hey, hold up, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Ding dong, ding dong.
That was the sound of me regretting my life.
What, this? Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah.
It is now 10 p.m.
Oh, man. Wah. Wah, 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 wah.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Oh man, I was kind of worried, right? Because when we were in the call earlier, and you went off to the bathroom, right? I started singing Crazy Train but like
Yeah.
the guitar, the guitar part. So I was like, I hope Hannah doesn't come back to me just going da 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 da.
Oh my god, I remember I played Crazy Train in middle school band. Like, and you know, me being the amazing trumpet I was, I got the
Trumpets are
second
gay.
part. They are. Anyway.
I'm eating off-brand Dippin' Dots and they taste like watered down whipped cream pellets.
Mmm, yummy.
I don't like the way that you just
Why
said
is
yum.
it spicy?
Have you seen the dogs on TikTok that drink like seltzer water and just like they have the most like what the fuck kind of faces?
No. I want to find that audio just so I can use it later on. I don't know what it will be for. I'll think of a way to use it. Why
The
is it
doors to the dining hall
spicy?
will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then.
s- I'm just imagining. Todoroki, right?
Mm-hmm.
Burning like Bakugo, and Bakugo being like, "Why is it spicy?"
I saw one with Toga, and it was like when Toga like eats or drinks some of Bakugo's blood, and I was like, "Why is it
Oh,
spicy?"
the voice dragged me from a deep slumber into hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were led. Oh, is this? Oh no. Oh look.
Bro, some Taki pizza rolls. Not doesn't sound too bad at all, homie.
You know what would be really funny, right? If I just changed my dad's background to like something from Danganronpa, and he's just like,
This
"What the
scene right
fuck is
here.
this?" Yes.
It's this scene right here. No comment.
I won't even tell him that I did it. Just be like, "Oh man, I don't know how that happened."
Tom, what are you looking up? Makoto.
Makoto, you can't do that.
Makoto. Why unlock the door?
I changed my dad's computer background to someone who shit themselves. Yes, I changed. You know what would be even funnier? To change your dad to a picture of Fergie when she had like, I don't know if you've seen this, but Fergie did a performance where she had like a really sweaty crotch. Like a really sweaty crotch. So there's just like this wet spot on her crotch. And just a zoom in of the wet crotch. This is why I would be a villain in My Hero Academia.
I don't know. I feel like I could go either way, but I feel like I lean more towards like I don't know, for some reason villain.
Yes, I do know Wish.
No, I'm too much of the innocent boyo. If I were to try to be a villain, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I feel guilty about it. Just take me to jail.
You would be, and like I would be standing by you, being like, she murdered 20 people.
I'd be like, I did, I'm sorry.
Alex would be a good villain. Thank you.
I would oh my god, I don't want to be a Deku, but I feel like my personality would align with a Deku.
It probably
Where
would.
I'd be crying constantly.
Did you make enough pizza rolls for everybody?
I would be a Deku.
Hold on, wait.
Man.
Did you not make enough pizza rolls for me?
Oh, there's so much hurt in Alex's voice. That's unbelievable. Did you not make enough pizza rolls? Like the amount of pain when Alex asked if Tom had made enough pizza rolls. Man. I would be... Man. Maybe that's why I don't like Deku as much. It's because Deku reminds me of myself. God dang it. There's... Oh, heck yeah! Thank you, Tom!
Tom will provide.
I said yes.
Bro. Nice.
So Kyoko
I
here.
don't know what keeps happening to me. I wake up and there are more bites all over my legs! Bug bites!
What are you doing here?
It's
Oh,
true.
Terrifying.
I'm here to wake you up.
Bro, Kyoko just like standing over like, hey, get up!
Mhm.
I don't think it's bed, but maybe. I mean, I hope not. I don't think
Kyoko, like, what you dreaming about, bitch?
I don't know, I just wake up randomly and I'll be like, wow, I have a lot of bites on my leg. It's always my legs, too. It's never anywhere else. Have you ever
Kokichi,
just
what?
almost cried drinking warm Monster in the back of a car?
Hey, I don't drink Monster. B, most of the time I'm not in the back of the car. And C, why?
Why does that sound like something I would do?
Hannah.
I mean, like, cry in, like, the back of a car while drinking a warm Monster. Like, I feel like that just gives off the same vibes.
Hannah.
Top 10 places to cry in public with me, Hannah. Number 10, the public school bathroom. It's all good and everything until, like, there's another person in the bathroom
Yeah,
also.
when someone walks in. Also, Hannah, if you had a power, like a My Hero power, what would it be?
Like, I'm making up my own, or I'm looking at, like, or if I had to choose, like, another character's power.
Make up your own.
Okay. Okay. Hear me out, like, hear me out. I would love to have, like, something, like, regeneration-wise. That way someone could literally, like, break, like, 8 of my... How many ribs does the human have? Wait. I was about to say... Okay.
I think
I
it's
break,
5
like...
on each side.
Okay, so I can say 8 confidently. I break, like, 8 ribs, but then I just get back up like it's
What,
nothing.
Tom? It's a lot more than that.
4... No! Kokichi! Like, can you imagine how terrifying it is? Like, I get punched, right? Like, there's, like, a literal gaping hole in my stomach. And then that stuff just, like, grows back.
But, like, okay, but what would be the downside to it?
Okay. I have a feeling, right? Because, like, you know, your body, when it heals naturally, you know, it uses up, like, energy and crap, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling like it would be limited by how much energy, like, if it's like a major wound, it's gonna take more out of me, kind of deal. Yeah. I get sleepy. Ooh, sleepy boy.
Nice.
That's why I always bring, like, a pillow and a blanket. I had that specially designed in my suit so I could just, like, take a nap in the middle of the street.
You would be an
And,
excellent
like, if I
villain.
get hit
I'm
by a
just saying
car, I get hit by a car, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens.
that power would be amazing to be a villain.
Bro, like, And I think, and when I imagine like the freaky kind of regeneration, like you see in Tokyo Ghoul, where limbs literally just fly back, kind of deal,
Mm,
with like the tendrils and everything. Like it's like all weird.
yeah. Also, low key, right?
Yeah.
I was just sitting here and water got on my nose, but it was like in the corner of my nose underneath my glasses, so there's no way it could just appear there. So that was kind of weird. But you know, we're all in a simulation. I'm kidding.
It's a ghost. It is a ghost. I'm that ghost. I'm about to burp.
Burp.
Thank you.
Kyoko's like, Kyoko's like, it was unlocked. You are unbelievably careless. I could have stabbed you.
Bruh, like, I feel like if I were in that situation, right, and I saw someone's doors open, I would just, like, grab it and close it again, because that's what, like, the person inside of me says is right. Not, like, just straight up walking in and looking at them while they sleep.
I would go in, steal all their stuff, go for another room that's also unlocked, put all their stuff in there, and then go back to bed.
Well, what if you, like, moved everything, like, a couple inches to, like, the left just to throw them off so they think that they're going insane?
I
'Cause
would
they
do it
can't.
every day too.
Just it slowly gets, like, closer and closer to the wall.
They'll be like, what? Is it bad that I have these evil thoughts? I wouldn't ever do. Well, if I had a dorm mate that pissed me off, like if I went to college and had a dorm mate that was like a terrible human being, heck yeah, I would do it, but.
Hey,
Always, you don't have to overreact like that every time you surprise. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course.
Says it so casually.
3 o'clock in the morning, you know, the casual
Yeah.
time that you get up and stab people. It's 3 in the morning? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour?
No, totally.
She wants to throw a pizza party!
Bro, honestly, if someone woke me up and was like, you want to have a pizza party and it was 3 a.m., I wouldn't hesitate to throw a pizza party.
Hey, ma'am.
Hmm.
I'll be there at 3 in the morning.
Alright, well, you better start heading out soon.
Oh, no, I'll teleport.
Oh, you'll teleport?
Mhm.
Alright.
I'll have,
I'll
like,
just-
paint all over my arms.
If you see me laying face down, don't worry, it's normal.
I'll then move all your stuff a little bit to the left.
Oh, man. No. Just a little bit to the left.
It's so late, what happened?
Makoto.
Also, I just got a copyright strike. Let's see.
Munch crunch.
I'm sorry. I'm being made fun of.
Oh, wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. I'm
I
not.
was like, wait, did something happen?
Oh. It copyrighted the thing because the stupid dash. Oh, shh! I accidentally had my sound on. Do you ever have a mutual that's like on TikTok that's like either they have a smaller channel so you don't want to bother them?
Have too many mutuals.
Oh, is it like me and me?
Like I have some, but like I don't have too many, you know?
Oh. What's that like?
It's I mean, I don't know, it's sigh.
There we go. She has a favor to ask me.
A favor?
Wow, that was.
Hydrate. Hydrate!
Something went down the wrong way.
Hydrate!
I hydrated! God damn!
I just had to double check.
Fucking Jesus, Mom.
Weird, let's not do that again. Something just felt off, man.
So I'm gonna tell you right now. I missed you so much that I started watching our V3 playback.
Oh my god. Bro.
Because I just want to hear your voice again.
Bro!
But like, I was laughing. We're pretty funny.
You're like, you know, we're pretty funny, like, you know.
Also, I can't remember what episode it was that I was struggling so much that I almost cried. What?
It was towards the end.
I know, but what case was that? Was that the Kokichi case? Or
That was probably the last one with Samugi and all that. No, don't say it, Haley.
Yeah, what if I called you Mum? Does that feel less weird?
It's a little less weird. But I don't know, homie. I don't vibe with that. No! Haley, no! Stop! No, wait, don't die. I just, no!
How's school been for you, man?
So.
I mean, I've only, tried, like, 5 times in total. No! No, doing it through Discord isn't better! Oh!
Don't torture Hannah. Anyway,
Uh,
Tom is roasting us on our skills to get through this game, so let's prove him wrong. Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, I'm going to kill your parents.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say the line, you know?
Your favorite line? Tom, that is wrong in so many ways. And no, you can't call me mom, but I am okay with dad.
It was. Oh my god, is that your dog, Haley? Oh my god.
It looks like Frost and it's kind of weird. Bless!
Hey, Dad.
A very cute dog,
What?
10 out of 10.
What do you want from me?
Data center on the fourth floor.
What?
Data center is on the fourth floor.
What?
Data center is on the fourth floor.
What?
Data center is on the fourth floor.
Oh.
Your legs are gone.
The data center is on the fourth floor. What? I'll meet you there. Oh, she was gone. That was it. I think that was ASMR. I don't think so. It didn't open. I tried again, but rattle, 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 rattle. like that one line where it's like ah 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 ah. Don't know. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So the stream's canceled tonight. No.
This is where we end it. I think it's best that we all part ways.
You know, the weirdest thing that ever happened to me was there was a bunch of kids that would come up to me while I was at work, while I was at front counter, like taking orders and stuff. They would come up and call me gay daddy, and I was like, first off, this is my job. Don't call me that. Second off, no. And these were all like straight men, so I was like, no.
It's always weird when someone says something weird and it's like a random stranger, you know?
Hey Hannah,
Yeah,
what's your favorite character?
it's my favorite character.
Look who it is.
Oh my god! Oh boy! Oh, there we go! What are you doing up, mister? I haven't done this in forever. God help me.
It's okay. The voice that I do for him is, "Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister?" I'm really like Mickey Mouse. I'm pushing it. What do I need to tell you, Father, who art thou in heaven? Do I have children, or did I just steal people? That's the question.
Ugh. Oh man.
You have a call. Not really. You know, we should probably change it from cult to crew.
Oh snap, you probably right.
Just because, like, that's like... Here, I can do it right now. Oh!
Kokichi!
Fast forward. My bad.
Oh, that's chill. I probably need to reload the stream anyway, so it's super far behind. And do that again.
Server. The Christian Mushu crew. Just because, like, that Discord, right?
Someone is in the kitchen.
It's your mom, I don't know.
I mean, probably there's only like 2 other people that could be.
Your brother and your...
Oh man. Oh. Tell me, you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But... Oh man.
But I stabbed my friends!
I think I'm done styling the wig for Monokuma.
Oh, I skipped again, my bad.
It's all good, man.
It's because...
through my fingers.
I'm sorry, what is happening in the chat? I just see an octopus.
That fish looks like it's in pain.
That fish is me.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud.
Oh man.
I'm tired, you know.
So, fun fact, I just got a thing from Tumblr that said, "Oh, good news! Someone that you followed back when you were 13 is posting again." Bro, I have not used my Tumblr in years. And even when I did, I set up a Pokemon page and that's it.
Kokichi, we don't talk about that. No.
I'm kind of glad that I didn't do any of the events during stream.
Stop being weird and go back to bed.
Yeah, Hannah.
Alright, well, guys, I gotta head to bed apparently, so. Oh.
What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too?
Kinda said that whole thing.
You. I did not. I did not. Me and school's got me thrown. I'm not my A game anymore, you know?
Bro, you're always on your A game because you're amazing. Guys, you are making fun of me. Am I not allowed to live? Y'all acting like I can't live no more.
The two of you just get back to bed. Wait. I'm possibly exhausted from the class trial. Bro. I thought there was gonna be like a bear pun in there, you know, like pause.
Yeah.
But there wasn't, and I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh shoot, that didn't do what I wanted. Alright. Let's go on TikTok to see if anyone loves me. If they don't, now I be sad.
Why did I feel that? Actually, I've been pretty nothing kind of last couple of days.
I have not been getting notifications of when people like my stuff.
Oh, me too, though.
I wonder if, like, is it shadow banding or is it just me? It's probably just me. They're like, oh, that gay asshole again.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on
shall we
anymore.
go?
Don't worry about it. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, get back to bed.
Oh,
Come on, get out of here. Shoot. Shoot.
oh no. Is Kokichi doing the Kokichi thing?
This Kokichi doing the Kokichi thing.
Kombucha. I cannot say it. Oh. H. Oh! Kokichi's doing it.
H is for Hannah.
H is for the way your hands look. I don't know what
like
you.
hands.
No, they
Fun
look.
fact.
They look like ants. What are you talking about?
I tried to scream, but my head was underwater.
Who? What?
It's like a spoiler for like Ultra Despair Girls, but like I could. If it'll let me. No, it's not gonna let me send it. Dang it. Moral of the story: someone blew up.
H is for the letter of where you're going.
My house?
Hell.
Oh.
I mean, both work.
I mean, hey, it happens.
So we left and went back to our rooms. Anthony, leave me alone. And then,
Goodbye.
so goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up and made me go to the data. Data center, which just so happened to be locked. Then she shows up late, and then we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over.
P Magazine Jumpy Happy. No wait, Sandy. Wait,
Ah!
what? Wait, what? Hold up. I became Gundam Tanaka. This is my audition.
Gundam Tanaka! Could be the female version of Gundam Tanaka.
I could.
We both could. Our energies combined would be too much. You could voice the 4 Dark Divas of Destruction. Devas! My bad. Devas.
Bro, they are little divas, you know.
Small PP. Like away. The 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. The 4 Dark Devas of Destruction will eat your toes and feed them to the geese.
The kid.
Tom's just like looking through emoji. He just having fun.
You know what? Look at Tom go, though.
Hmm?
We appreciate you, Tom.
But as I turn to leave.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ah! Hannah!
Yes!
What?
Hear the-
Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Ah, she says it. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Whisper in your ear. Whisper in your ear.
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh man! Can you, Hannah? I want you to repeat that. What did she just say?
I believe if I'm correct. Kyoko said. Whisper in the ear. I mean, no, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere within the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Oh my god, if my legs don't stop itching!
Hannah, that was beautiful.
I literally forgot it halfway through.
I could tell, but you did a good job hiding it.
Anyway, Champy, Jumpy, Sandy.
You know what's really funny? And why I'm actually laughing?
What?
If I push on my headphone, it makes the noise of a rubber ducky. So I'm just hearing squeak, squeak, squeak.
Be
What?
happy.
Dad, this calendar's wrong. It's not July. It's October.
I saw it.
You thought it was August.
No. Okay, maybe.
But it's actually October 31st. It's Halloween. Would we even be streaming on Halloween? Wait.
Not sure. I don't know if I would be.
It's a Wednesday, so I... Oh, no, wait.
Saturday.
Oh, it's a Saturday. We're good. To be continued, bitch! Hey.
Anyway, that was nice hanging out with you guys. See you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man.
Oh, that pains me to look at. What used to be alter ego.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh man. What?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh man.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
It's begun where she just keeps saying it over and over again.
Ah.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Oh really?
Watch out for her.
Oh, should we?
You put children nuggets,
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikasaba.
Oh my god, Kokichi, no!
Why is what of her? It was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murderer. 3 days before I ate a dead person.
Sorry, what? Alex? Alex?
What?
What? What's
What?
that?
I don't know.
What? You don't know?
Wait. I'm confused why Tom said mine sound like Alex. I don't understand. Oh! Wait! It's because he's listening to the stream. Oh! Okay, I got it. I got it. I thought I was not supposed to be the slow child. I remember I was supposed to be the alright. And I have to go to the bathroom.
No, you don't.
You're right, I'll just hold it in and die.
No.
Well, you told me that I didn't have to, so I'm gonna believe you.
Go to the bathroom. These things are not good.
Well, too late.
No.
Oh, okay, I'll do it tomorrow.
Right
anyway.
now. No.
In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, I'm moaning in the dining hall.
You better go to the bathroom right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. You.
Alright. Anyway.
Also, I'm not driving the struggle bus. I crashed that bitch. I'll be back.
I got hit by the struggle bus.
You got ran over by the struggle bus. I'll be back, man.
Alright. Oh, snap. And then I said, that's not a camel, that's my wife. Bro. Thank you. I'm glad somebody knows what true humor is. Oh, that hurts. Oh. It's okay. At all. No, I mean, it's chill though. For real though, it's chill, like, I'm just here, homie. Oh. Oh, dude, I see a Tom in the background. What's up, Tom? No. Wait, what? Some Roblox. Oh, God. I remember I got one of my brothers in trouble over something that he didn't do. And I didn't remember. Man, I still don't feel guilty about it. It's the one time I don't feel guilty about something. And that's probably because I don't even remember it happening. Man, Picto Chat was wild though. Exactly, like, okay, like, I don't even remember it happening, it just happened. But, like, me and my other older brother still talk about it to this day. Bro, I love Picto Chat. Don't even at me. Me too, homie, me too. Like, technically the reason that I mean, man, I was not the best child. I'm trying to be better though, cause you know, self-improvement and crap. Why won't my legs stop itching? The world may never know. We broke up on Picto Chat. Hang on my DS. I don't know if those are the words, but oh well. Wah. Dude, I spaced out. Oh my god. Dude. I'm blank. I just punched myself in the face with the microphone by accident. Dang. I can get really far away, or I could slowly get closer to the microphone. And, you know, I could do that. But, you know. Bro, different character, but same. Dude, like... like... Honestly, I could get hit with, like, a truck, but if it's my favorite character, I'd be like, you know what? You're the exception. Oh my god! Doggo is chonky! Very chonk. Big chungus. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I found it. There we go. Man, Haley, I can't tell the difference anymore. I have not watched it. I have heard of it somewhat. Is it good? Oh my god, I need to watch the new season. I need to watch the new season of 7 Deadly Sins that just came out. Bro, I mean, I can look it up. It's probably on one of the platforms that I watch stuff on. What else am I watching? I started to watch Beastars a little bit. I need to go back and watch more. It's on Netflix. Cool. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Oh my god.
Staying away from that.
I'm sorry. I keep burping. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta hop on Netflix. Roll up to the party with my crazy pink wig. But I can't get through the door. Because, well, we all know the reason. Sing it all? No! Oh god. Roll up to the party with my crazy pink wig. But I can't get through the door. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna say any of that, nah. I should Should I look up the words? Aw, oh, man. 1% is human, 99 is plastic. Yeah! And let's find it.
What are you doing?
What? What?
They asked what?
Alright. Alright. Alright.
With my this is the first one, gosh dang.
What did it come back to?
Something. Don't mind me.
Hannah, sing all of it. All over again.
Oh god. I gotta party with my. Oh god. But I can't get through the door because my.
Sing it! Come on!
1% is human, 99 is plastic.
Hannah, are you having a bad time?
I gotta fix my lip. Oh man. These nice and sweet people are jealous because their man's won. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Did you say this line?
Oh my god, this whole time. So let's begin with the usual post-trial investigation.
Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. It's almost like they realize we're done with their shit. I'm just saying.
Oh man, if you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk.
Bro, you're usually the one to start the pointless small talk. Oh, bro, you missed Byakuya throwing a fit over not knowing something.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? You know something that I don't.
What do you mean?
He's such a salty Sue. I'm just saying. What radio would you like?
Oh god, I can't keep up with that.
Do it, do it, do it. Would you like Or
What do you understand that I don't?
Alright. Jeez, his lips of yours.
Well,
Did you miss my Russian accent?
I did miss your Russian accent.
It's very awful. Hey, is that Tom? Are you reading a book on the floor? I'm sorry, were you reading an empty notebook on the floor? Is there invisible ink that only Thomases can say? Alright.
Happy today.
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyways. Oof! Right on the point.
Oh man. Regardless if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. Oh god. I'm so sorry, Cookie. oh no.
You know, it's bad. Me as the adult not knowing what that means. The only thing that I know that means lemon is like an old car. Why are you crying? Gundam voice and Gundam Tanaka voice and stop crying! Gundam Tanaka! Gundam Tanaka accentuates the middle of his
Alex, do not
sentences.
do what Kokichi's telling you to do.
I'm not going to do it.
I just hear you whisper on stream.
No, ew, I'm not gonna do it ever. You know what I should, you know what? I wonder, I had an old Wattpad account. I wonder, I still have Wattpad on my phone. I don't even use it. Okay. It was
X, turn on the radio! Oh. Don't be shy, show us the history.
Oh. Okay, cool. Let's see my profile. Oh, it's my on, you know what? We'll just leave this. There you go. Search it up on Wattpad. You can now read my stories.
I don't have.
Look it up, I dare you.
I choose life. Me too, though.
Oh man, I got an award on one of my things that's like number 407 on Stream of Consciousness. Thank you. I don't even know what that's on there. I'm just saying, right? That was from the beginning of high school, so.
No.
We should all play Minecraft. Woo. Oh man, we should have got you Minecraft for your birthday.
It's all good, man. Always next year.
There's always
Which is-
Christmas.
It's weird because I'm gonna be like a legal adult in less than a year.
I'll be 1 year closer to drinking.
And I feel all like grown up because I'll be like, alright, guys, I'm gonna start up my car so it doesn't die again. And then I take my key and I go open noises. Oh man, that totally sounds like my car. How'd you know?
Because my car, actually my car makes a because one of the things are broken, so like it gets caught. Open noises, Alex.
My car totally sounds like that.
Bro, I don't even know that song.
The last time I listened to Melanie Martinez.
Wait.
Like, actually sat down and listened, not just like TikTok stuff. Was like when the Crybaby album was still pretty popular. It's been a minute.
Someone likes my blog. Bro. That blog has not been posted. When was the last time that I actually, like, legit used my Tumblr? Like, not just logged in.
What was I looking up again? God, I have the attention span. Oh yeah. Ooh.
How do you look at your pages? First off, change the username. Screw that. I have to have my underscores be dashes. Stupid Tumblr. I have followers. Bro, how do you use Tumblr?
Dude, I love when dogs lay like they actually babies. Like they just lay on their back and you hold them like a baby.
Oh look, my picture on Tumblr is a picture of Oshawott, Dewott, and Samurott.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Wait, did it actually pick up on the mic?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Your mic was like, yes.
Normally it doesn't pick up. At least I like to think it does. That's my bad, homies.
I legit don't know how to. The last time I am 15 and have many interests.
I don't think you're
that was 4 years ago.
Man, where was I 4 years ago?
Not a lot. No, you're not that young. Oh my god, if you were that young.
I'm 4 years old, actually.
I'm actually not even born yet.
I'm -3 years old.
I'm negative 257.
My -36-year-old saw this and instantly died. You know I'm referencing, Alex.
No, but that's beautiful.
Oh my god, I have to send it to you.
Send it, send it, send it.
Holding hands, this should be censored.
I'm 11, so shut the fuck up. In the name of my family, I will kill your brother.
Wow. Rude.
Tom, are you not watching the stream?
Yeah.
I don't
And
believe Tom.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
You.
Number 15.
Berber being blood is. The scammer called me. I had to wait 2 minutes answering questions from a bot just for her to ask me for an email, and I was trying to get the real person to heavily insult them.
Bro, that's the dream.
Hey Togo, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. Also, fun fact, last night I was getting so hyped up on things that I guess my idle animation is just like Ida hand movements. Like I was just...
I sent it to you.
Oh god. Yes, hero, I think you need to eat those a little too much. What, mushrooms? Oh. Can you see, like, I was confused at first? Like, mushroom. Oh.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Censor the hand holding.
What's your deal?
I just hydrated. That's unfair.
Do it again.
I don't have any more water.
Find a way to get more water.
Thomas! Can you give me more water? Oh man, I don't have toenails anymore. I can't threaten you by scratching your leg.
How'd you know I took your toenails in your sleep?
Where did all the Mongolia candy go?
You ate 2, Anthony 2. I had 1 and I gave 1 to Austin.
I didn't eat 2. I only ate 1.
Well then Anthony had 3.
Anthony, you had 3? I know, beat up Anthony. She didn't snap back at you.
Talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Breathing for you. Wait, no!
Oh, I am uncomfy. You know what probably won't happen by the end of the year? The YouTube and Twitch channel getting to 100, but that's okay. No one loves us, but that's okay.
Oh, I don't love myself. That's we've been new.
I love you guys.
Hannah, wait.
Wait, really? Tom?
Yeah, Tom really loves us.
Oh,
I was Togami in that one joke. Danganronpa RP and Toko kept chasing me saying master. Oh.
oh,
What but if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water.
I don't care.
This is when the toxicity started
How
happening.
about that?
You're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us
Come
against.
on.
And yet, I let myself be involved.
I killed a cat with a hand.
Good job.
Wow.
Did you hear what Tom said?
All I heard was something about a cat.
So I fist pumped him, said, I killed a cat with that hand, and he said, he slapped my arm and goes, good job. What?
Got him.
I don't know about that one. He's a guy with a stick, so we don't like sticks here. I'm kidding. We don't like guys. Bro, I saw this TikTok where someone called one person, like it might have been a telemarketer or something, and the person kept giving the telemarketer grief, and then they hung up, and then they got a call again, and they go, if you didn't have anything to say the first time, why the hell did you call me back? And then they go, oh, hi, Dad.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Dad, I broke your key. Oh, it's now unbroken. Dad, I'm still hungry.
That's the thing that I would never want to hear. I broke your key. But which one is the question? Almost dropped something.
Hey, Hannah, I have a question for you.
What's happening?
Are you a savage?
I'm very classy and, among many other things.
Bougie and ratchet, maybe?
I'm not too sure. Possibly, I guess, maybe.
Tom's confused.
That's understandable.
Once I interrupted him talking and yelled, Home Alone 2 is the worst movie ever. No, I don't want to buy a vacuum, Home Alone. Home Alone didn't need another movie.
Bro, wasn't the second movie where, like, Evan goes to, like, New York or whatever?
My question is, wait, so a telemarketer calls you, right? And they're like, hey, do you want a vacuum? And you just interrupt them and go, Home Alone 2 is the worst movie ever. No, I don't want to buy a vacuum. Home Alone didn't need another movie. And they just went, not having that happen. You know what I would love to do? Pick up the phone. And then go, Do you ever let the dead skin between your toes build up so that you become an armadillo? And then hang up.
For some reason, I thought you were just gonna stop at and I was like, what do you mean you can't pick up the phone? Oh man, but now that but it's now finished. I'll never let you drag me down to your level again.
Are you sure, you
Let's
bitch?
go.
Okay.
Nope. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs.
Pressured by an obnoxious, obviously irritated Byakuya, we started our exploration.
Fitness Gram Pace Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more intense, so difficult. As the person
let me read what just happened in the chat out. An internet meme, more commonly known simply as a meme, is a type of meme that is spread via the internet, often through social media platforms and especially for humorous purposes. The word may also refer to a piece of media that are similar to memes, but not designed to spread as internet memes are. Did I do the definition justice? The
As a
fitness.
multi-stage aerobic capacity test, it progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly but gets faster each minute you hear the signal. Beep! A single lap should be... Oh my god. It keeps moving up. Ah! Oh my god, stop!
A single lap should be completed each time you hear the sound. I can't see it.
Up, down. Dude, this is the push-up test. Oh my god. Up, down.
What's your least favorite test?
The fitness gram pacer test, definitely. I didn't mind the push-up test. That one wasn't too bad.
Fun fact, my least favorite test is the one where you had to like bend as far forward as you can and like they measure how far your reach is.
Oh, I always failed that one. That and the jump rope test.
Well, it's just because I have incredibly long arms and legs, but a short torso. So, like, I can't reach as far as you're supposed to.
They were like, oh yeah, to get an A for the jump rope test, you have to have like 125, do like 125 times in a minute. And
What?
I was like, sis, I don't know what kind of sonic speeds you think we gonna be going. But,
Kokiji, people are trying to have a conversation. Since last I've seen my son, let's do the man behind the slaughter.
found was funny for some reason.
Look, it's an eye for an eye.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, homie? I'm getting tired.
Tom, is that a reference to Harry Potter? What
So,
is that a reference to? Oh. No, I don't. Oh, it's the frog. I don't remember this. What the hell is this? A grotesque horse? Yeah. I don't care. Is it bad that I don't care? I just don't care.
Okay, so like I find it funny when people put this into the chat, you know, like the no and then the little heart afterwards.
I find it slightly like aggressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, no, but I still love you. But it's like, I still don't love you. So.
Oh, also the yeah with the heart. That also gets me. Yeah, there it is.
You know what really pisses me off? When people say that okay is spelled okay when it's really spelled OKAY. Please spell okay out. Okay deserves
Hey,
the
Alex.
respect.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, what's up? What do we do some over Discord?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh. So Hannah will not be joining us much longer. No, I'm kidding.
And it was a good run while it lasted.
Bro, I wouldn't actually ever kick you off.
Yeah, and you go, get out of here.
I don't want to talk to Byakuya. He can suck a big fat old Chiro.
Cheerio?
Chiro.
Chiro?
Uh-huh.
What's that?
You've never gone to Costco and got a Chiro?
No.
They're like this fluffy concoction, right? It's coated in cinnamon and sugar, but it's like really long and skinny. And it tastes like Jesus. Oh man, that's so weird. Why is the blood red?
I know, blood's supposed to be in the game, God.
God.
It's always weird when I see the blood color in this game.
Yeah. Raise your hand if Byakuya is a bitch sometimes.
You'll never know.
Raise your hand if you think that Toko deserved better. Raise your hand if you think that Kyoko is definitely gay.
To have like the full Kyoko sexuality at this rate.
I'm just saying, right? Kyoko had to be gay. Just saying.
What?
Her and Makoto don't have kids.
Yeah.
She's gay.
What? I was about to say I don't want to have kids, but then I realized that wouldn't have been a good example.
Because you're also gay. Hannah, if you're gonna give me an example, don't be gay! Like you told me earlier today.
Oh my god, I can't believe I literally accidentally said I was straight.
You went, I'm straight. We laughed so hard about that too.
Cause I don't like. I thought I was meaning to say something else, but it just didn't work out right in my brain. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's happening again.
The 16th
Ripa.
student lying hidden
Aw,
somewhere in the
man.
school. The one they
Oh, we
call
back
the
in
ultimate despair.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Cause she's your mother.
Mom. What did I say about like causing a tragedy?
To always do it on Tuesday.
Kyoko's my mom now?
Yes.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Ghost guarded. I am. Go do the sleep.
Alright, good night.
Good night, man. Nice seeing you. Nice having you. Hope to see you Monday. If you can't see us Monday, no one sees us Monday.
No one sees me.
No one watches me on Mondays. I just sit here like drawing and people are like, ah, fuck that. We don't want to see some lesbian draw.
Nice to see your shadows in mine.
Hey,
You understand that, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. Ah! Ah! Say it with me. Ah! Ah! Okay, wait. 3, 2, 1.
1 second.
Ah!
I dropped it.
Oh, you dropped it? Was it my life you dropped?
No.
Was it my wife you dropped?
No. I don't think so.
You
Unless
just.
all of a sudden your wife is a sweatshirt.
Oh shit, you found me out. I'm into sweatshirts.
Oh, I am so sorry then. I kind of slipped out of my hand, like, flopped onto the floor.
Her name is Mukuro
Bro, the 16th student that's lying hidden somewhere within the school?
Yeah, that's your hoodie.
No, that's the ultimate. I gotta pick that back up. I am so sorry.
She gonna murder you now.
Oh man.
She gonna fill you with despair.
Dang it.
I'm just gonna say right now, we are halfway through the stream and most people have gone to sleep. But it's okay, no one wants to watch us and that's fine. But Tom's here with us. Because Tom's a true G.
What would you do if I just fell asleep on stream?
Be like, ah, shit. And then start doing the voices for the characters that you voice.
So hypothetically, if I just started to sleep right now,
Yeah.
what would happen?
Hannah's a bitch! So it's punishment time!
Fair enough.
No, I'm kidding. I mean... Am I kidding?
I could not be a Blacken, dude. I would give myself away. I'd be like, dude, yeah. I
You'd
feel really
literally
bad.
be like 11037.
That's why I'm saying, like, I would probably be, like, a victim in the game, is because, like, I don't think I could, like...
I think the only way that you could kill someone right is the same reason that 11037 did.
Yeah. God, man, at first it was self-defense, then it was just a mental break.
You were like, well, fuck, if she tried to kill me now, who's to say she won't later? I'll just kill her now so she can't.
Bro, Leon could have just, like, left and went to his room and locked the door, and there would have been nothing Sayaka could have done about it.
That's true. And they would have woken up and Leon would have been like, what the fuck did you, like, try to kill me for? And everybody would be like, ooh.
Yeah, also, how's she gonna hide a broken wrist? Like...
Yeah.
Can't just, like, casually cover that up, you know?
I mean, you could. Be pretty hard. Oh, look, it's Gamer. Hello, Gamer. Welcome.
Hello.
Hannah's also here today, which is a rare occurrence. Feel blessed. I'm kidding, you don't have to feel blessed.
Excuse me.
Hannah!
I burped again, I'm sorry.
How dare you? How dare
Hello.
you?
Hey,
Hello.
I'm kidding. I love you, man.
Bro, I love you too, bro.
Oh, Tom's off tomorrow. Just remembered that. Which means we can stay up until 3 in the morning.
You can stay up till 3 in the morning.
Right, Tom? I look at him, he doesn't say anything, I look in chat, no.
No. I wish he would, like, it would have been like the no with the heart next to it.
He just aggressively be saying no.
Just no.
Is this what you consider
Indeed.
elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this is kind
There
of
it
Japanese style
Yeah.
scenery is refreshing. But consider our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Yeah, bro! Fucking, you're wrong, Makoto. I'm just gonna say Makoto is probably the dumbest main character in all of the games. Like, even Kaede was less dumb than Makoto.
He only had like one chapter though.
Still,
Which still hurts, man.
one chapter was long enough to tell that she wasn't a fucking idiot. Like, what's up with
Yeah.
Makoto? Anyways.
Bro, like, especially finding out that Kaede didn't actually, like, you know, murder, but still just died, like, that hurt.
Well, it also brings up the validity of everybody else in the games. Like, did they kill each other?
Mm-hmm.
Or was
What
it
if
all
some
a
people
ploy?
were actually telling the truth, where it was like, they didn't actually do it, but no one believed them? Like...
Well, I mean, it happened with Makoto.
That's true. I mean, like, we do know that Monokuma's not above, like, rigging a trial.
I mean, of course he would rig a trial. He's a fucking electronic bear. He couldn't give two shits. Makoto is big dummy. But
Big dummy.
with that being said, he's still an enjoyable character.
I do enjoy him still.
Unlike Nagito. Anyways.
Don't they share the same voice actor?
Yes. Which makes sense, because they're all about hope.
Especially, dude, Nagito was like all about hope.
Nagito literally was like, Hope is better than living.
Homie, like, straight up was just like, yeah, guys, like, if you want to kill me, you know, not gonna object. If
But
it's
be
all
the
for Hope.
person that's not a bad guy. That was his requirements. Also, just in general, there's something definitely wrong with Nagito.
Well, he's had a lot happen.
Still doesn't mean he gets to be crazy, you know? There's chickens! Chickens!
Look at all these chickens.
We gotta name them now. I call the first one Fred. What are you calling the second one?
Oh, man. Chicken Alfredo. Definitely.
This one is called George Foreman Grill.
Do I get to... Am I naming another?
Yes, you get to name this one.
Oh, man. Alright. Alright. I'm thinking, barbecue, chicken. Yeah.
Alright, and the last one is,
McDonald's.
McDonald's Chicken Nuggies.
They're just sitting there looking at us with, like,
I'd
terrified eyes.
like to point out that we named 4 of them after foods involving chicken, and then the first one just Fred. He's just here.
Bro. He just died. He's the one that will be safe.
We love him. No, I don't like chickens. But I do like cats. Pussy cat. Anyways, I'll take my leave now. You know, I need help. I'm not funny.
I'm just a tired boy.
I'm sorry, can you get any closer to your microphone?
I mean, I can. I'll just stay, like, right here.
Aw, man, that's beautiful.
But I'll make sure to whisper. Which means a lot of my words are probably gonna slur.
You know what's great? I feel
Oh.
really uncomfy right now.
Okay, I'll back away.
I was like... I remember, in the first game, right? Or, well, not the first game, but, like, the first Danganronpa game we played. There was that one time where, like, we were aggressively, like, loving each other, right? So we got close to our microphones and said, like... And then I went, hey, I gotta tell you something. The stream can't hear us. And you were like, but the stream can hear us. And I said, no. Pretend the stream can't hear us.
Yeah, I'm kind of stupid boy a lot of the time, so I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Yeah, they can.
I went, and then I went, you're the best, man. You were like, nah. Also, it's weird because at that time, neither one of us had posted on TikTok.
Yep.
Like, we were both talking about getting TikTok at the time. And now it has sucked away our lives.
That's true.
What else is there to see? Oh, the big thing at the top of the... Oh man, that's a weird flower. We don't like... Oh, watch out!
Oh man, you right. Gotta watch out though sometimes, man.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta stab people. Let's go back to the dining hall.
The dining hall.
There's only 2 people here.
It's me. I'm one of those people. Just kidding. I'm the camera in the background.
Oh. Ooh. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball fudge. Crazy Diamond, you right. He don't be silly, plus we got to think positive, like donuts, or my best friend didn't die. I feel like my face says it looks like I'm tired, but I'm not. Ah! Ah!
Did you just say ah?
Well, when I yawn, instead of making like a yawning noise, because that makes people more tired, I just scream.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a baseball team.
Hey.
Oh, you just yawned? Oh man. It's like reverse positive thinking. Anyways, there's no time to be depressed. Oh, fuck all what you just said. Depression, who's she?
I wish it was that simple. I'd known it was that simple.
Yeah, Hannah, God, mental illness is so easy. You just say, "Be gone, thought."
Man.
Everyone has been doing it wrong for years. Oh yeah, we gotta find out what everyone discovered. What do you think we discovered?
There's a giant flower. That's
Your
all
life is useless! Oh-ho!
that do be happening sometimes.
No, that's... No. No.
Covered sands entered pillars of sand. Man, God.
You, like, we're just sitting here, right? Playing the game, and all of a sudden you hear do-do-do-do, and you're like...
I accept whatever happens.
Bless your
Bro.
soul.
Like, honestly, like, if Sans wants to vibe, I'll vibe.
You're okay with Sans just, like, low-key stabbing you?
I mean, it happens.
What?
Like, you telling me Sans doesn't, you know, like, kerchow, and then, like, you know, you're all dead.
I'm sorry.
What?
Did you say the Sans Undertale go ka-chow and then kill people? Are you saying Sans Undertale is Lightning McQueen?
I mean, yeah. Have you seen how fast he goes, man? He said, I'm gonna show you some real speed.
Are you talking about Lightning McQueen or Sans Undertale?
I don't know anymore.
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? Wonder what is in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But this was like some cliche. Oh my god, can't speak.
This is a very cliche, just everything.
We're not in a horror game though.
According to Steam and Twitch, you're both labeled as a horror game. So, It's Chip. He
Remember
goes to Ka-Chow.
I remember they did something similar in the second game where they mocked the fact that it's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was also towards the end of the game. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment, you know.
No, I don't know. Do you want to elaborate?
Well, don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
You know?
Oh, like what?
Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Well, you see, I would, but, like, your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
You know?
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
Oh.
No, how I said it is right, too. Man.
God, Hannah. Everything he does is right.
Yeah.
Bow down to him or whatever.
No, I was about to say I'll give him a handshake, but I'm like a commoner in his eyes, so like, that wouldn't work.
Well, what if I want to go off running and screaming?
Bro, honestly, I think at this point in the game I'd be like, alright, I'm gonna go take a nap.
At this point in the game, I would be like, fuck that.
Like, it's like, listen, man, I'm gonna just go lay down. Like, y'all figure it out.
I'm just gonna take a nap and then, you wake up dead.
Snap, bro.
See, the funny part is, if you're dead, you can't wake up.
Oh, snap.
So you wake up dead.
You wake up and everyone else that's already died in the game is like, you good, homie? And you're like, wait, hold up.
You like, wait up. Hold up for a second.
I haven't seen you people in a while.
And Gundam goes, Gundam Tanaka!
Oh my god. Gundam Tanaka, what are you doing here?
Gundam Tanaka's voice actor should get a TikTok, man.
Bro, the voice actor of Junko and Ishima from like the anime is on TikTok and I follow her. She's amazing.
I follow her too.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Overhaul from My Hero Academia. I don't know if you know who he is yet. You might not. But he's also on TikTok.
Nice.
Fun fact, Overhaul is a bad guy. That's all you need to know.
Excuse me, I burped again.
I'm sorry, I just spoiled the whole series for you.
Oh my god, why you gotta spoil everything?
A real spoiler would be like to say something like,
Oh my god, next thing you know you're gonna tell me that like All Might's like the symbol of like hope and peace and all that.
oh man, you know what's really a spoiler?
What?
Deku's gonna be the #1 hero. Oh man, I just spoiled the entire show.
No, you're gonna tell me that like Shigaraki's like one of the villains or something.
Next, I'm gonna tell you that All for One is All Might's biggest weakness and also a really bad villain.
Oh my god, dude. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me that Sue has like frog powers or something.
Oh man, and I'm gonna tell you that All Might gives his powers to Deku. Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Dude. Oh my god. Jesus, next thing you know, right, you're gonna tell that like Deku didn't have any powers to begin with.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna tell you, right, that the Nomus are bitches.
Oh, dude.
Like,
Oh, brother, dude.
next thing I'm gonna tell you there's a bad guy who only likes a specific brand of tea.
Oh, dude. Why you gotta spoil?
I'm not even kidding, that is a main plot point for one of the villains in the 4th season.
Bro, like...
That he likes a certain tea.
Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me that, like, Deku and Ida are friends or something.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna tell you, right, that the second Danganronpa game is actually just a simulation.
Oh no. It's not like I was, like, super happy when I found that out.
Hey Hannah,
Yeah.
it makes me wonder, right? Do you think that the Ultimate Despairs actually had ultimates, or did they just make those up?
Like, the remnants of despair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so.
I mean, if anything, we were told, right, in the 3rd game, that everything has been a lie.
Well, what if that was a lie?
Objection!
Objection.
I know that's not the right game, but fuck it. What are you gonna do? Stop me?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, this is unexpected.
I refuse to vote. Yeah, because it's a reference to the...
To Rule Boy. There's a stupidly large pant, bro. I don't get why we have these discussions, because you literally see these things. Bro, did you know there was a tool shed? Oh, bro, I forgot about the whole crazy diamond thing.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I never noticed that because I didn't pay that much attention to Mondo.
Me. It's a JoJo character!
Gotta strike a pose, man.
I was gonna say that this came out before JoJo, but that's a lie. JoJo came out in like the 90s. So it might be inspired by that.
I haven't watched JoJo's. I need to. I have a lot of stuff I need to watch.
We have Netflix now, so we can.
What else do I need to watch? I need to finish watching Beastars.
I have to finish watching B&A, Tokyo Ghoul, and Fruits Basket.
God, I love Tokyo Ghoul.
I am watching too many things at once.
Okay, when you get on TikTok and there's like the advertisements, right? Have you ever gotten the one where it's like supposed to be the zodiac signs? And it's like, the owl's like, Cancer, you're looking real crabby today.
I have no fucking clue what
No. Oh my god, I literally open my phone and that's the first thing I always see.
I'm not going to lie to you, right? The ads that I get are the go to sleep ads and the, oh, here's a playlist if you want to work. Which Doesn't make sense because I listen to my own music, but whatever. It's nighttime. Yeah.
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 Makoto Naegi. The 16th
Yeah.
student.
Whoa, Makoto was the ultimate despair.
I have a question. What if truly we think, right, that Mukuro Ikesaba is the hidden student, but what if, right? We just had the wrong thing. Toko's emoticons are in the sweat. Yeah. If you ever want to explain Toko to your friends, just say, oh, and fucking horny. Well, yep. Oh wait, and if you want to describe her other personality, Genocide Jill, it would be scissors and dead bodies. That's it.
Hey,
Oh. Kyoko's like, let's go to the dressing room! That's Monokuma's voice!
Kyoko was Monokuma all along.
Yep! Ho-ho!
Oh god. Can you imagine they're like doing an investigation, all of a sudden, like, you just hear Kyoko like muttering under her breath and it just sounds like Monokuma.
I think Tom fell asleep watching our stream. He woke up.
I was about to say that, I feel like I'm about to pass out.
Don't pass out too hard. Do you ever like accidentally, right, kill your dad and then replace him with a robot?
You know, I can't say I have.
Oh. Tom, I hate to tell you this way. Kidding. I didn't kill Tom yet. I think.
Better not.
Turns out.
You're looking real crabby today.
That does not compute. Maybe I think you can send ads to people.
So bad. It's like a discount, like BoJack Horseman, is what it looks like.
I've literally never seen that. Bless you, Tom. Robotic Tom. His actual name is Lam. 2.78. Because Tom was already taken. Sorry for asking. Oh, wait. Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. He just like, it's alright. Everybody just out here trying to murder me.
Bro, I'd look at her and be like, get out, I'm trying to sleep.
Indeed. I'm surprised, right, Makoto hasn't just, like, kicked somebody out. Because, like, the amount of times that people just, like, legit come into his place and be like, Makoto! He's just like, I'm sleeping.
Privacy is.
He, like, about to fall asleep, and then, the one singer girl comes in and was like, can we switch rooms? And he's like, sure, trying to be that nice guy, and then
Bro, why did that, like, beginning with, like, with Makoto remind me of like the beginning of Tokyo Ghoul, where it was like the guys are being way too nice and then they get played. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Maybe.
So then,
Indeed. Well, then let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of so if it's so does that mean does this have to do with whatever you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That is right. So I was right. Well, what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. It's
Hey, Hannah.
What?
Hannah.
What's happening?
It's a key. What do you do with this key?
Oh god. I think you flip hamburgers with it.
you mean Bam Burgers?
Yeah.
Looking at it, I could tell it just wasn't any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Do you want to do karaoke? Right now? Probably not. Where did you get this? From the headmaster's room? What, you snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
So the lock was broken. What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. Oh, bro! She I forgot she broke the lock, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Indestructible Cheeks is the new person that comes and watches our stuff. So, welcome. I just bit my tongue. This is my friend Hannah. She is here often.
I'm not on as much as I used to be
This is true.
because of school and such.
You go onto the YouTube page, she was on like every single one. And I'm so happy that she's gone. No.
Oh, that's fair.
No, I miss you, bro.
Bro, you're awesome, and I miss you too.
Indeed.
Bro. But yeah, hello. Sorry, I'm just like really tired. Normally, I'm much more hyper.
Hey, Hannah.
Yeah.
I want you to finish this sentence. Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 16th student lying hidden somewhere within the ultimate despair or something like that.
Known as the ultimate despair.
Oh yeah, that. Watch out for her.
Why do we have to watch out for her?
Cause you know, ultimate despair.
Cause she's spooky?
Be a little spooky, but that's okay. Yeah.
That is legit, like, Hannah's favorite line from this entire thing. Right, Hannah?
Yeah.
Remember
As
what
I
she
can't
said?
remember what it is.
Yeah. Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight for you. I have to burp. Kills 20 people. Oh my god, that's not a burp. Wow. Ow.
Hey, Alex.
Whoa.
I don't think that's a burp.
Do you like how I tried to turn away from the microphone and forgot that it was attached to my face? So, that was nice.
That's right.
Do you think we should watch out for Mukuro Ikusaba?
Nah.
Nah.
I think she's just a bro, right?
Yeah.
Who's misunderstood.
You know what? I would vibe.
She was a girl, so was I. Do I have to make it any more obvious? She was a butch, and I was a bi.
Took a turn I was not expecting.
Actually, the lesbian anthem of that song would be, "She was a girl, and so was I. Can I make it any more obvious? I had a crush, and she hated me."
Oof.
Which is true.
Down.
There's a lot of like, you gay and you're like, oh, she hot, and then you like tell her years later and she's like, yeah, I would have like punted you across the river, and you were like, what the fuck?
Can't relate.
Oh,
I'm just little. That's all good.
hey
It's
Hannah,
like vibe.
you'll find someone someday.
Feel bad for that person, but
Oh, Hannah!
good luck.
That's right, we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was opened after the class trial was over yesterday, but if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you in the data center in order to collect. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. And what you told me yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh my god. Is it Mukuro Ikasaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the hall?
Is this only like the third
16th
time you've
student
heard this?
lying hidden somewhere in this school.
I keep saying in the halls. It doesn't matter.
Bro, she's somewhere around here. It
The
could
one
be in
they
the
call the
halls.
ultimate despair.
She's the ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Oh man, do we have to watch out for her?
No,
I
think
thought-
she was supposed to like have tea or something.
Bro, I thought we had to watch down for her.
Whoa.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikasaba while you were in
Indeed.
there? I
What
did
is
find
that?
a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikasaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind. Ooh, the headmaster was probably a mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. 'Cause he's dead! Oh, I'm sorry. Is that spoils? I don't think that spoils.
I mean,
He's clearly dead. Like, no headmaster would legit let, like, a bunch of high schoolers kill each other.
I didn't know this for the longest time, but like, the dude that dies in the beginning when you like.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's the headmaster. You told me that. I went, what? Seriously? And then I watched it. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that for the longest time.
I was just like, wow, who's this random dude? He kind of looks like Hajime.
I always just thought it was like an example of what happened in the game. I didn't think it was actually anybody important.
But here we are.
But here we are.
I wonder if Monokuma, like, keeps the bones of everybody who's died.
Probably was in the bio lab, you feel?
Yeah.
Again, Mondo is just like the thing of butter. It's like the tub.
Yeah.
They gotta keep it nice and cool.
But I thought Monokuma used it for his pancakes.
He would have to use a lot of butter. Jeez.
I mean, to be honest, we don't know how big that butter container really was.
I guess you're right there.
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt that I'm right. Make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't a headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba could really be the mastermind? How many times do I have to frickin' say Mukuro Ikusaba?
A lot.
I'm so happy that I found out how to say Mukuro Ikusaba.
Because you have to say it so much.
Imagine if I got it wrong. You know what's hilarious to me? In the first episode, I didn't know how to say any of the characters' names. I mean, that's why Sushi came around, right? And then you look at me saying all these names perfectly, and you're like, what? What?
What?
Now that we grasp it, we can't let it go, can we? Well, I mean, you can.
So... Is that right? Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time, right, Hannah?
Yeah.
You sound so sleepy.
I may or may not have started to close my eyes for a second.
Hannah, only 30 more minutes, alright?
Sounds like enough time to go to bed.
Hannah.
I'm just saying, if I go silent.
Good night, Dad!
Oh, I see how it is.
Ah! Water went straight up my nostril! Do you ever, like, tilt your head back and, like, drink your water bottle, but then don't realize that you're accidentally waterboarding yourself? Is that just me?
I probably have. Sounds like a me thing, yeah.
Like I said, we didn't cut last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck, which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we are successful again, then what you may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. Maybe it's because Makoto is the lucky student. Did you see the face that I made afterward? She's not lucky. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true, the mastermind can touch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail, I don't think you need to weigh all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hot Peaks Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I right? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell, but if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought. I see in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove our hypothesis.
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no
In
matter
other
what?
words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right?
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Ah, tell him, Kyoko! We know the danger, but the risk means solving the mystery. We have
Hey.
no choice. Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed upon the mystery ahead, and the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, Hannah fell asleep.
I did not.
Hannah's just like, no! No!
Oh, I almost fell asleep.
Again?
There's a difference.
Is it helping that I keep calling out to you?
Yeah, because I'm like, oh crap, I gotta wake up.
Cause you still streaming, bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm for real exhausted for no reason, but I'm still too wide awake to fall asleep, if that makes sense. I can't change how I feel. I wouldn't know if I could. And Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Oh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Something ever happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance for it. And a death without meeting is unrepeatable. Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. I'm trying to hold on to it just because you asked me to, but I'm going to give it back at some point so you can be sure of that. Yes, of course.
Hey.
Hello, Callie! Hannah, say hi.
Hi.
Hannah sound more excited to see Hannah. Callie.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Hi. Hola.
Say, oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, I didn't think that would actually work. You just go, oh, whoa, bitch. Are you tired enough to start cursing?
Probably not. Maybe. It depends.
You
I'm
are.
probably starting to get there.
You're slowly starting to get there?
Yeah.
And what would you do if someone just killed your dog?
That is so random and out of the blue.
Did that wake you up a little bit?
Yeah. That is the Hannah you hear.
No, that's not Hannah.
Oh, never mind. It's not.
It's the robot in which I made sound exactly like Hannah, right? Right, robot?
Yeah.
You don't sound.
Bro, I love you too, homie.
I don't love homies.
Wow.
I only love
Cancelled.
bronies. No, I'm kidding. Oh, we're up to 5 viewers, bruh.
You'll be right back. Alright.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what you've discovered. You understand, Hannah? Oh, it is Mickey Mouse. I'm wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt in honor of Monokuma. Sure, because there's still a chance the mastermind can find out. Well, there's that too. Oh, you mean there's something else? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I just can't forget that easily. I'm a fucking elephant, bitch. I'm sorry, I just burped. Oh man. I'm posting a TikTok right now. There we go. The TikTok has been posted. I've now murdered the free press. I didn't. You ever like low-key like stab a person but by accident? Hannah?
I can't say I have.
Oh man. You don't just like this person just walks into your knife like 40 times?
You know, I can't say I've had that one happen.
And by someone, I mean Endeavor.
What?
Hannah, are you just confused right now?
Yeah, oh my god.
You
I
sound.
got shocked because I opened my eyes and I was like, that's light.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I feel like at some point you're going to listen back to this episode. Be like, what the fuck?
And be like, wow, that's a tired person. Bro, I literally, like, you're about to hear, like, a loud bang and then silence.
I'll be like, Hannah?
It's gonna be the
Hannah?
sound of my face smacking against the desk.
And we'll hear like a Reuben ruff. Like, not a bark, like just like a roof. Like a.
Yeah. Bro, and I got you, I got you.
So
Do you
then,
got me?
Maybe.
Do you got me like a homie?
Yeah.
Makoto,
I'm counting on you, Makoto, even though you are the stupidest person here.
I thought that was, like,
Second
legit
stupidest.
sentence. I legit was like, whoa, she's being really mean right now, and then I realized that's not an actual sentence.
And Hannah is a wonderful cosplayer.
Have you ever seen the abridged version of this?
I don't know.
It's literally godly.
I have been watching too many things all at once, so I don't know. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot. I'm going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Hey, Hannah.
Yeah.
There's a question for you.
What?
Look what Callie just said.
Okay. So, no, and that's because I go in every single day. No matter what. Now, the issue with that is what time I get home afterwards, because, like, today I was late and I missed part of a class.
Hannah.
So, I didn't have control over that, because I have to take the bus, because I don't have a car. Like, I don't have my license or anything.
Hannah, just steal a car and drive to school illegally.
Now, the bad part that I found out today was, since on Fridays I do have to get up earlier. So I get on a bus at 6:30 in the morning.
Put an
'Cause, you
F
know,
in the chat for Hannah.
and then the bus will take me to the normal school. Then everyone loads up. Then we all drive 30 minutes to go to the other place. And then afterwards, we drive all the way back to the school. Then people get on the correct buses, and then those buses take us back home.
You sound so upsetty, spaghetti man.
It's because I realize I have to get up earlier than I already do.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get up earlier than I already do.
And it's like... oh man, thank you for that F in the chat, dude. That means a lot to me. I'm sorry. Everything I say sounds sarcastic right now, but that's just because I'm tired.
I think Tom would put an F in the chat, but I think Hannah said that she would stay up. Plus, we only have like 20 minutes. I think. I know.
Bro, your F in the chat is legendary.
Go. Tom is a sleepy boy. It's Kyoko. She's never done anything wrong. Oh, Makoto has anxiety.
Relatable.
Hannah can stay up for 20 more minutes. I believe in Hannah.
Yeah. I got this.
Hey Monokuma, you can't see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. A few minutes later.
Man, if I'm doing the Monokuma voice, it's gonna be sounding like Monokuma went through puberty.
I'm ready for this.
Oh man, well. This is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Yeah.
Monokuma really did. He went from this to this. You are so tired that I could say anything and it would probably make you laugh.
Probably.
Like, watch this. Mukuro Ikusaba. Yeah, I didn't even finish.
You didn't need to finish. It's alright. We only got 19 minutes.
You're like, oh man, 19 minutes.
Oh wait, 18.
Oh, now it's 18? It is 18.
Yeah.
Are you counting down the minutes?
Hey. By the way.
Uh-huh.
By the way, in case you didn't know.
Uh-huh. You're gay.
I mean, yeah, that can apply too. I was just gonna say that, yeah.
What?
I don't know. I was gonna say something and then it left my brain.
And instead of saying I forgot what I was going to say.
I just said yeah. Nah, it's chill, homie. I'm good. Hey, by the way.
Yo, what's up?
Uh,
Did you forget it?
No. This is Monokuma speaking. I know I sound different. than I normally do. But
you know you can go to bed, right?
No, I'm fine.
You're like, I wanted to be here.
This is your reminder. No sleeping in class, or it's punishment time.
It's punishment time.
Oh man, that's a reverse puberty right there. Even in my tired state, I know that I don't want to say it.
Oh my god! Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. Can you say?
My god. Monokuma. What you doing?
I
Not
didn't
his-
remember that being in the first game. Also, it confirms my thought that Monokuma was worse than every single one of the like inappropriate characters.
Yeah. Wait, what is that?
Monokuma more like Monocomer.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it.
Do you get
it? No.
Did you want to see some steamy stuff?
No.
Oh man, I was gonna bring over a pot of boiling water.
Why would I want to see a pot of boiling water?
Cause it's hot and steamy.
Oh my gosh. But like, more interesting lately.
Hannah's so tired, her brain didn't process the joke.
I'm over here like, but I could just get water here. Why would you bring over water?
Cause it's hot. Oh,
do I allow that?
Yeah.
Okay. God.
Why did it pick that?
Cause you know somebody be out here putting that before him.
Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Oh man, that's what Monokuma said.
As in, it's just a bath, you know?
You just take a bath and it's ever hot and steamy, and you almost pass out.
It's actually quite cold. The hot water was taken. Well used up.
So water just ran down everything. Oh. I didn't screw on the lid properly? Children, this is why we screw our lids on. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I've hit like the tired state where literally everything is funny.
Hey Hannah, you know what else is funny? You being straight.
I thought you were about to say Mukuro Ikusaba.
I know, you were already laughing at it.
I was fully expecting Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student.
I thought you were gonna say, children, this is why we stay in school. Oh, bro, I dropped out of school. I'm kidding. At least that's what you think. Am I kidding? Did I graduate high school?
I think.
I did.
Okay, cool, I was right. Of course,
Do you ever, like, murder people?
Just kidding. No, I'm not. Wait, why did you say aw?
Cause I thought you murdered people every day.
Bro, what I do every day is, excuse me. What I do every day, is I get up, right?
Think about Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th.
About this, but watch, Mukuro is gonna become my new favorite character just because of this.
Say what?
No, I only got 11 minutes left.
Actually,
Hannah.
Oh man. What's up?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Which Junko is better? Mukuroi Kusaba or Mukuroi Kusaba?
Bro, do you, do you even have to ask that question? It's clearly Mukuro Yukusaba. I know it's a controversial statement, but it's totally Mukuro Yukusaba.
Wait, you know what's funny?
Wait, what's funny?
Hannah acting straight.
You see, I can't do that because literally everyone that I've ever asked, or like, if they knew, have said yes. So like, wait, never mind, I forgot. Me too, buddy.
I think that's the joke.
Wait, no, wait. Oh my god, I'm so... God. No. God.
Like literally, okay. Hey, Hannah.
Yeah.
Who's your least favorite student?
Throughout all the games or just this one?
I'm going to name 3 students. You gotta put most likely to murder them to least likely. Okay, number 1, Mukuroi Kusaba.
We already know who's gonna be last.
Number 2, Nagito. Number 3, Mahogany.
Bro! Bro! You did not just do that! Okay, so Nagito's first, right?
Well, yeah.
I substitute myself in for the second place, and then I let the other 2 win.
No, you gotta pick one.
No. You know, I can't do that to Mahogany, though. Man.
Okay, let me change up the characters. Gundam Tanaka.
Alright.
Fake Byakuya.
Alright.
And Mahogany.
Okay, so if we're doing most to least likely,
Yes.
I'm gonna put Byakuya.
Alright.
Didn't really know his character that long to, like, really care that much. Which I guess you could say my favorite character, but that's okay. I gotta put Gundam next, right? Because I'm a dumb Kinney and I'm like, haha, red-haired photographer.
Alright. Hannah.
Yeah.
Mukuroi Kusaba.
Alright.
Mahogany.
Oh god.
Rintaro.
Oh. 2 of those people die in the first chapter. The second one isn't the second. God dang it. You have a bad habit.
You really do.
I pick the characters that always die early on. Okay. I'll say Rintaro first. Right.
Alright.
Then I gotta say Mukuro Yukusaba.
Alright.
And then obviously me being the dumb Kinney I am, I'm like, haha, Mahogany.
Rintaro is a little hurt. Oh, look who it is!
That's only because, oh yeah, I forgot this was gonna be her, I think. I don't know. I know, but I don't.
What is happening right now?
I think they explain it in a second.
Oh look, it's Monokuma.
But like they cut it off last second.
Oh, Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled, of course. If enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? It still hasn't been made, and this is like 10 years old.
Hey, you don't know, if you buy more copies, it just might get made.
I wonder, it's the 10-year anniversary, so maybe they might.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Callie. I know. It's okay. It'll be alright.
Hannah understands. I mean, Hannah doesn't really understand because her characters never make it past the second chapter, but...
I do have a disappointment early on.
You do! You get like the lowest blow, right? Or like the lightest blow, that's what I meant to say. Because like, you get to know them a little bit and then they're gone. But for like me, like... I always pick characters that either make it out or just die right at the end.
Yeah, like, with Mahogany, I didn't even get to finish her free time events. Or anything. Although I did finish them after the game.
Do you want me to do Mahogany during the one thing? Because we can do Mahogany and Gundam Tanaka.
You don't have to.
Too late, I've decided.
Alright. Now when we play the game, right? Wait, I guess you never said what you decided.
What do you mean?
You said you decided, but what did you decide?
I decided something?
Wait, did you?
Well, I mean, alright, we could play the game, right? Every Friday? Or like just the Fridays that you're on? Once we finish this game.
I don't know about the only survivor.
I'd just like to point out that during that trial, if no one found out that she killed herself, then everyone would be dead. So it was kind of selfish.
Allie, like, went for, like, blood, bro. She was like, yeah, screw all y'all.
She was like, fuck all y'all. Die in a hole. We are going after our favorite person that everybody loves.
Kiri.
No, I already got her events.
Good Corey. I'm kidding. It's totally Yasuhiro.
Oh, that's actually who it is.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we're doing Yasuhiro.
Oh my god, when he's like, oh no! Like, that, literally, like,
When he gets so upset, like, over things, it's funny.
Bro, like, but genuinely, like, he seems like he'd be chill to vibe with, you know? Like, just, like, hang out and chill.
Wait, why does Callie hate this man?
Is it because he smashed a bottle over Sakura's head? Because technically so did Toko, if we're going by that.
I mean...
That's fair, I guess.
I don't know.
Do, Tarot...
Oh! It was tarot cards. Look at me go. I actually own tarot cards.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, okay, so... I mean, technically, Sakura did commit suicide, but beforehand, both Toko and Yasuhiro had smashed bottles over her head. You can, look up, like, the closing argument, and it'll just summarize everything in, like, 10
To be
minutes.
fair, she didn't like it when I, told her what happened, so... I'd like to point out that he, like, is just big dumb. That's his only flaw.
Bro, me too, though. So, like...
Who the fuck is Toko?
Toko is like the one that has two personalities. The one's like the serial killer.
Well,
Yeah. We just passed by her. She was in the kitchen. Or she was in the dining room.
well,
She has, like,
You fucking leave.
she has like the braids and the glasses.
you know,
Yeah.
Bro! I'm just
Oh,
saying,
Kin parts.
I am doing pretty fucking good for guessing what is right.
Maybe this is me just being like tired, but this man seemed like he would give like some nice hugs. You know, like homie hugs.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's just a general vibe.
Wait. Leslie also, like, knows Danganronpa?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Is this when a creepy thing happens?
Are you talking about Toko?
I
'Cause I don't know, maybe.
understand.
Why are
You know
you...
what? Lee gives me like the vibes that like if she were to cosplay
Understand.
someone from here, it'd be like Junko. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, Lee would make a great Junko.
Who would I be, like...
I understand.
Bro, what do you understand? You can't just keep repeating I understand.
Bro, you give me major like Gundam Tanaka vibes, honestly.
I said this game.
Oh, this game.
Because of course I would be Gundam Tanaka.
Okay. I need to who we got? Cause like most of them.
How would you do Gundam's hair?
Like styling a wig wise,
Yeah.
tease the heck out of it and like a lot of hairspray or gel.
Well, and he has like gray hair too.
You could either get a wig that already has that, or you can get individual wefts of hair.
Oh.
I've never really been one yet to get the individual wefts.
I
First
like how... Alright. Gamer's answer was Toko. Callie's answer was the swimmer. What's your answer?
I gotta look real quick. Okay.
Is that Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school, known as the Ultimate Despair?
You know what? I get Aoi vibes. That's just me though.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the swimmer.
Oh, Kyoko's just creepily standing over us. You know, honestly, if I had to cosplay something, I would probably cosplay Genocide Show. Just for the hell of it.
Bro, that'd be a fun one to do though.
So what I'm telling you is I want to play the crazy characters. That's it.
Well, the crazy characters are pretty fun though, like, honestly.
Gundam Tanaka! With my 4 dark divas of destruction!
There's an amazing Gundam Tanaka cosplayer that I've seen on TikTok.
Whoa.
Literally serotonin.
Gundam Tanaka is just a queen.
Oh. Good boyo.
Can I please save? You know what time it is, Hannah?
Time for lunch. Where, Bubble Guppy Squad, where are you at?
Hannah, it's 104. Oh, look, it's Hero! Our favorite character.
What a guy.
I'm going to tell you right now, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you tomorrow how much you were like, Hero's a great guy, Hero's pretty great, and you're gonna be like, I would never fucking say that.
Listen, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
He may not be the smartest boy,
Uh-huh.
but he's got, well,
Charisma?
yeah, like what he lacks in like smarts, like he brings the vibe up, you know. Sometimes. I'm trying my best, man. I'm working with like 2 brain cells.
But you usually only have one.
Hero's gonna die.
Alright, you ready? You ready to end this thing?
Yeah.
Say goodnight to the people, Hannah.
Good night.
You sounded like the mother friend of the group.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep well. Alright.
Sleep well. I hope you sleep well.
Good night, guys.
I will sleep.
I will be back on Monday. Hannah might be back Friday next week. Who knows?
It's crazy.
Don't kill people. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.